Okay, next I wanted to show you how to calibrate your diameter. So what you do is you first click on Settings and then touch the General Settings tab and ensure that your processor's minimum and maximum diameter settings are in place. This is a value that you can adjust. However, it does play into the diameter calibration. This is your minimum closed and maximum opening without logs. So for this example, it says a 22B is set for 2.8 and 31.3. So what I want to do just for demonstration purposes is let's drive this to 3.1 inch minimum closed, and then you'll see where it changes on the screen. So you back out of that, go to calibration, and then diameter calibration. And here you can see how it changed from 2.8 to 3.1. So I won't be able to calibrate properly in this demonstration because this is a simulation and I don't have logs to physically calibrate, so I can't move my my current diameter reading. However, I can walk you through this. So these 2 points, point number 1 and point number 2, they're hard-coded, non-adjustable. So this is what the computer will read when you fully close, and this is what it'll read when you fully open. What your job is to do is to calibrate in between, so with logs. So what you do is you pick up a perfectly round log, as perfectly round as you can possibly get it, without too many imperfections, preferably without as minimal taper as possible, and bucket clean. And then what you should do is measure your the fallen, the bucked log in an X pattern across it, and you're going to take an average of the two measurements going across. So, for example, if we picked up a log, I'll just have to imagine a little bit with you. If you bucked one that, say, this said the current diameter is 6 inch, for example, what you do is you go out and measure that and say it's actually 6.5. So you jump back in your cab and you run this up to 6.5, and then you press calibrate there. Nothing will happen on this simulation, but what would happen on your computer is that it will add a point in here and it'll say 6.5 inch, and it'll display the raw value of the encoder. So you can keep doing this. So what I would suggest is to calibrate diameters that are important to you. For example, if your mill requires a 4 1/4 top size, well, calibrate a 4 1/4, so that way it's bang on every time. And I would add in not too many close diameters, but I would add, say, do your 4 1/4 if that's important. Maybe a 7 inch, 10 inch, 15 inch, 20, 25, and then you have some nice variety of log sizes that you can get a good, nice diameter curve. Now, you may be asking, what about the thickness of the bark and in your volume calculation? So what you do is you go over to the cut instructions, and this is where you can adjust it per species. So, for example, in our pine, you click on details, and here you can set your bark offset. And this would be the total thickness of both sides of the bark, like your out on a round log. If you're measuring, it's outside to outside, and then that would be, for example, I'll just move this to 1 inch, and that's with the assumption on each side of the log you have 1/2 inch of bark sitting there. Okay, so that's your diameter calibration screen, guys.